players in the game, so there'll be a lot of experience against that. Kazuya's kind of a one-trick pony. You've got to do a 50-50. Hell Sweep or Electric Wind God Fist. It's the main thing that gets Kazuya going. Nice Hell Sweep by the Kazuya, and the Leo had a strong start. Another Hell Sweep by the Kazuya. Oh, low parry, insane low parry by the Kazuya. Oh, and the Leo responded with his own low parry. Again, the pressure put on by the Leo, and a grab, wake up grab, into, oh, and this is the round for the Leo. Good place towards the end for the Leo. Putting the pressure on, oh, and the Kazuya just reads it. And reads the with a power break into a, oh, can some magic happen here? Sadly, no advantage taken out being the pressure on the wall. I read the Wind God Fist, and now Leo's got the wall. Into a combo and juggle here. And we get some good damage from the Leo. And the red from the Kazuya to get the pressure off of him. Leo's still got drive, which is going to be pretty scary. But now we just have to have the event. Oh, and the Kazuya goes for a grab and whiffs the punish kick. That's the thing with Leo. If you roll, you can get up instant punish. Oh, and the prediction of the wake up electric. Problem against Leo is that pressure just isn't on for Kazuya. Kazuya has to wait for an opening for the most part. They can apply pressure, but it's incredibly hard, especially when your main two options are just a low or a mid. Kazuya doesn't have too many traditional mid-lows mix-ups in strings, so that's something Leo has over Kazuya. This Kazuya is going to have to figure out the Leo and their patterns quick, otherwise it's going to be rough. And into a hell sweep, into a launch. Oh, into wake up snap punch. While you're in heat drive as any Mishima, you get automatic electrics even if you don't do a just input. But the biggest advantage for Kazuya is that Kazuya gets a couple new strings from Hell Sweep to do extra damage. Leo takes advantage of that whiff by the Kazuya. And the Kazuya turns it around in the last seconds. Wake up into a string by the Kazuya, and Leo reads him. Tried to power break but didn't have enough time. Into a Hell Sweep. And they take advantage with an electric into a twin piston, but suddenly ran for a power break. Into grab punish. And this is the round for the Leo, it looks like. And the Kazuya turn it around. Kazuya does have heat drive and his rage art, so we got trance. When the Kazuya turn this around, probably gonna need to use heat rage art. Sadly that tracks. He tried to sidestep it, but it's impossible. Into electric wind god fist on the read, but sadly wasn't able to combo it together. Kazuya's got heat drive, and the Leo responds in time by making sure he's not going to be using any of that heat. The pressure is on with Leo. Kazuya uses his heat art, or whatever it's called, to take advantage of. Kazuya is one of the few characters in the game who has a low for his heat art, which catches a lot of people off guard since most people have mids. The Leo is unrelenting in his assault and pushes it into the corner into the The Kazuya is going to need to make up what he doesn't have for experience, which is going to be pretty hard because Leo is unrelenting in his strings. Seems like the Leo understands the Kazuya's traits. This Kazuya likes to force the 50-50 a lot and also loves using Power Crush. It works, as you can see here, but it can turn around the whiff by Leo there, but turns it around. Kazuya goes into a Rage Rush, Drive, whatever it's called, into a grab. Just one more hit. Which is always a stressful situation when you've got 1 health left. Everyone tends to panic. The Kazuya couldn't take advantage of that whiff. Leo takes advantage of the whiff. And there's the set to Leo.
Get ready for the next battle.
No walls on this map, so well, there are walls that are pretty hard to get to. Maybe this will give the Kazuya player an advantage since he doesn't have the pressure from the walls, can retreat from the Leo's barrage of attacks. Leo is getting caught by the 50-50 into a Power Crush. There's a lot of poking and going on, but there was an advantage there. Rage Drive. Yep, and then Leo has his stance. I don't know, there's stances that just are so stressful to deal with when you don't know the matchup, but the Hell Sweep into a forward punch just wins the round for Kazuya. Leo's got a strong start here, and read that Power Crush into a launch. Granted, there's no wall here, so the combo will end, and now the Kazuya's got his back to the wall, so Leo is making sure the Kazuya goes for a snap punch. Tried to Power Crush it, but just had too little health, and Leo had Rage Drive, so to read that attack to the forward, I think it's a free. Kazuya whiffs the combo string. Oh, and a low parry on the Hell Sweep. That's the problem with Kazuya. You keep doing the same thing, eventually it just doesn't work anymore. And where characters like Leo shine, because Leo has so many strings, which does make it kind of hard to memorize them, but at the same time, there's a lot of options there. And since Kazuya mostly takes advantage of punishing the strings for using a 50-50, and you just got out position there. And took advantage. And yep, the classic wave dashing mechanics that you just get if you play against the Kazuya. Into a Power Crush, yep. Down sweep into a forward punch. Oh, and he predicted the Power Crush, but he did take a chunk of damage. Into the low Rager, yep. Something a lot of people get caught off by, even if, no matter how many hours you play this, there's only a handful of people with a low Rager, and it just catches people out. You just don't know about. You just have to memorize that with Kazuya, even though he's very popular. A lot of people just forget, yeah, he has a low Rager. Takes advantage of that whiff, puts it forward. There's a pretty strong thing. Ran into a Power Crush, but the Leo read it and just jumped around him into another Power Crush by Larkin after that string. advantage Larkin has here is he has health to regain, while Leo doesn't, and Leo's at the last bar and wins the round and the set. So now we just got to do a 2-1, so 2 more for Larkin and 1 more for DD01 and is that DDO1?
Round 1. Fight.
This map has got a break behind where the Kazuya is now, so that can lead to a pretty good long string of a wall break or whatever. And the Leo definitely looks like the Leo's trying to take advantage of that, turned it around on Larkin, and then he got hit by the rage art thing, I forgot its name, to a neutral rage drive. That's I think a lot of people kind of, and Leo just regains the health he lost for being in rage drive and just even attacking blocks. And he breaks the stage into a string. A lot of large damage into a wall spat. And the Leo reads the Kazuya. 7 seconds to make something happen. Yeah, he tried to be cheeky there. 14% versus 1%. It just starts with the interaction with the Kazuya winning. Kazuya going for an armor break, but I think the Leo's got that, is seeing that coming now. Leo snap punches the hell sweep. Seems like the Leo's got a bit of a read on the Kazuya and his traits. You gotta keep mixing things up with Kazuya, otherwise you're just never gonna be able to retort in the end. And they both hit their drive to see if they can make something happen. Their hell sweep drive combo doesn't do too much damage, but is a way to just reset into down. Oh, and the Kazuya took advantage of the end of his drive to do a string. And he got rage up. He might survive this rage up, but he's lost all that health. Yep, he's lost all that health, so, and the Leo's took a, yep, just got the pressure. When you're at that low of a health after a rage up, you just kind of go into panic mode. Hell sweep read. The snap punch. And the whiff of the armor break. Leo has got a huge advantage over the Kazuya now. And he exploded the, I didn't even know that was a thing on the stage, but it looks like there is a wall bounce. A grab to relieve the pressure. And we got the Kazuya who sidesteps that string and responds with his Wind God Fist and drive. Can the Kazuya make it work? Yeah, the Kazuya went for a health sweep. And all that health Leo's got back broke the grab, and Kazuya has a chance here to win. But pressure is on by Leo. Yep, good job by the Kazuya. He's able to do his 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Leo's got the advantage of just stressing him out with his moves. Leo's taking advantage of that stance to make the Kazuya panic, and it seems to have worked with incredibly strong damage. A good read by the Kazuya, and just punishes that Leo. One advantage Twin Piston has is that the second hit launches if it hits. So even if you whiff the first hit, you get that advantage, and the Leo wins. Kazuya's a loser.